Have you ever wondered what really causes most people to die after age 75? It's not just old age. It's not just natural causes. The truth: over 99% of deaths after 75 come down to just 5 preventable reasons, and most people never see them coming until it's too late. Hi, welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to reveal the 5 hidden killers that claim nearly every life after 75, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. Because aging doesn't have to mean decline, weakness, or fear. In fact, many people today are living longer, stronger, and more independent than ever. Not because of luck, but because they understood these risks early and took simple steps to protect themselves. In this video, you'll learn why heart disease can silently build for decades before striking, how a single fall can change your life forever, the invisible dangers inside your lungs and brain, and the most overlooked signs of cognitive decline most people ignore. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, this video could add years to your life. So before you scroll away, ask yourself, are you just aging, or are you aging smart? Stay with me till the end, because knowing these 5 risks might be the most important decision you make for your health, your independence, and your future. Let's get into it. Let's start with the number 1 cause of death for people over the age of 75. Heart disease. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, at that age, it's just expected, right? But here's the truth. Most heart-related deaths after 75 are not inevitable. They're not random. They're the result of years, sometimes decades, of small risks that quietly build up and go unnoticed. And that's exactly what makes it so dangerous. You see, the heart is a muscle. Like any muscle, it needs movement, proper nutrition, and care to stay strong. But most people don't realize their heart is weakening until it's too late. The signs: they often look like normal aging. You feel tired more often. You get out of breath after climbing stairs. You assume it's just part of getting older. But in many cases, it's not. It's your heart telling you it's struggling. One of the biggest silent threats is high blood pressure. You don't feel it. There's no pain, no big warning light. But over time, high blood pressure puts intense strain on your arteries, forcing your heart to work harder than it should. And eventually, that extra work takes its toll. Another major factor? Diet. Decades of salty snacks, fried foods, and processed meals can clog your arteries, slowly cutting off blood flow and oxygen to your heart. And let's not forget about physical activity. Many people slow down after retirement. They move less, sit more. But a sedentary life weakens your heart day by day. It's not about running marathons. Just a 20-minute walk, light stretches, or even chair exercises can keep your heart pumping and your blood flowing. Here's the good news. You can take control. Even at 75, 80, or beyond, your heart can get stronger with the right choices. Start by checking your blood pressure regularly, reducing salt, sugar, and saturated fats in your diet, adding more fresh vegetables, fruits, and heart-friendly fats like olive oil and nuts, moving your body in any way that feels comfortable and consistent, and perhaps most importantly, managing your stress. Chronic stress raises your heart rate and blood pressure, often without you realizing it. Now imagine this. You're in your 80s, walking confidently, doing what you love, living independently, not because of miracle medicine, but because you made small, consistent choices years earlier, choices that kept your heart healthy. Don't wait for chest pain to take action. By the time it hurts, the damage has already begun. Start today, because the stronger your heart, the longer and better your life can be. Let's talk about something most people don't think about until it happens to them: a fall. For younger people, a fall might mean a bruise, a laugh, and moving on. But after age 75, a single fall can change your entire life. One slip on the bathroom floor, one misstep on the stairs, and suddenly, you're facing a broken hip, weeks in a hospital bed, and the risk of losing your independence forever. Falls are not just accidents. They are one of the leading causes of injury-related death in older adults. And yet, most people never see them coming. Why? Because the changes that lead to falls happen slowly. Over time, your balance weakens. Your muscles shrink. Your reaction time slows down, but you don't feel it until one day you reach for something and lose your footing. And here's the worst part. Fear of falling leads to more falls. After one scare, many seniors stop moving. They avoid stairs, skip walks, stay inside. And when you move less, your muscles get even weaker, making future falls more likely. It's a vicious cycle. But here's the good news. Falls are not inevitable. There are powerful, simple steps you can take right now to protect yourself or someone you love. Start with balance and strength training. Even light exercises like standing on one leg, heel-to-toe walks, or chair squats can rebuild the muscles that keep you steady. Next, make your home fall-proof. Install handrails in bathrooms and staircases. Improve lighting, especially in hallways. Remove loose rugs or clutter from the floor. Add non-slip mats in the shower. And don't forget to check your medications. Some prescriptions cause dizziness, drowsiness, or sudden drops in blood pressure, all of which raise your fall risk. If you've ever felt lightheaded after standing up, that's your body giving you a warning. Listen to it, because after 75, falling isn't just about getting hurt. It's about staying strong, staying mobile, and staying independent. You don't have to live in fear, but you do have to take action today. Let's move on to something we all take for granted, breathing. You don't think about it. You don't notice it. Until one day, you can't catch your breath. After age 75, respiratory diseases become a major cause of death, not because they're unstoppable, but because they're often ignored until it's too late. Your lungs, like every part of your body, weaken with age. The airways lose flexibility. The muscles used to breathe get smaller, and the immune system becomes slower to fight off infections. One of the most dangerous culprits? COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which includes chronic bronchitis and emphysema. It creeps in over time, causing coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath, symptoms many seniors mistake for just getting older. And then there's pneumonia. What seems like a common cold or mild congestion can turn deadly fast. For older adults, pneumonia isn't just another illness. It's a leading cause of hospitalization and death. But what makes it worse? Poor air quality. Decades of breathing in pollution, dust, and secondhand smoke take their toll. Even at home, hidden irritants like mold, pet dander, and chemicals can silently damage your lungs every day. So what can you do? First, keep your lungs moving. Your lungs need activity to stay healthy. Walking, stretching, or even breathing exercises can help keep them strong and clear out mucus buildup. Second, protect the air you breathe. Use air purifiers. Avoid cigarette smoke and pollution when possible. Keep windows open for ventilation if your home feels stuffy or stale. Third, and this is critical, get vaccinated. Many seniors underestimate how important vaccines are. The flu shot, the pneumonia vaccine, even COVID boosters. They don't just prevent illness, they prevent complications that could end in the hospital or worse. Here's the truth. You don't have to live your later years gasping for breath. You don't have to accept constant coughing or wheezing as normal. You can take control by keeping your lungs active, your air clean, and your immune system ready. You give yourself the best chance to stay independent, energetic, and alive. Don't wait until you're short of breath to take action. Start today, because every breath matters. Now let's talk about one of the most devastating and unpredictable threats to seniors over 75. Stroke. It comes without warning. One moment you're fine. The next, you can't move your arm, speak clearly, or even remember where you are. A stroke can change your life in an instant. It's one of the leading causes of death and long-term disability in older adults. And what's worse, many people don't even realize they're at risk. Why? Because the biggest triggers, like high blood pressure and irregular heart rhythms, often have no symptoms at all. You could be walking around with dangerously high blood pressure and feel completely fine until a stroke strikes. Over time, high blood pressure puts pressure on your arteries, making them more likely to clog or burst. And when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, even for a few minutes, brain cells begin to die. The damage can be permanent. Paralysis, loss of speech, loss of independence, or even death. Another common but silent risk is atrial fibrillation, or AFib, an irregular heartbeat. It can cause blood to pool in the heart, form clots, and travel to the brain, causing a stroke. But here's the good news. Up to 80% of strokes are preventable. You just have to take action before it's too late. Start by checking your blood pressure and heart rhythm regularly, at home or with your doctor. Next, focus on what's on your plate. Cut back on salt. Avoid processed foods. Eat more leafy greens, fruits, and healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. And don't ignore the small signs. Sudden confusion, blurred vision, numbness in your arm or face. Even if it goes away quickly, it could be a TIA, a mini stroke, and a major warning. Seek help immediately. Time is everything during a stroke. Every second counts. Remember, you don't have to wait for a life-altering event to take back control. Make small changes now and protect your brain, your body, and your independence. Because after 75, prevention is the best medicine. One of the most heartbreaking parts of aging isn't just the body slowing down. It's the mind beginning to fade. Cognitive decline, memory loss, confusion, and trouble thinking clearly affects millions of people over 75. But it doesn't just make you forget names or misplace your keys. It can rob you of your independence, your identity, your safety. Many seniors with memory loss forget to take medication, skip meals, or even leave the stove on. They might wander outside without knowing where they're going, and that puts their health and their lives at serious risk. What makes it worse is that it often goes unnoticed at first. Small things, like struggling to follow a conversation, repeating yourself, or losing track of time, are brushed off as normal aging. But these are often early signs that the brain needs help. The good news is, you can slow it down. You can even prevent it. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it stays. That means reading, doing puzzles, learning something new. Even simple brain games or having deep conversations can keep your mind sharp. Physical activity is just as important. When you move, you increase blood flow to the brain, feeding it oxygen and nutrients it needs to function. And don't underestimate the power of social connection. Spending time with friends and family, joining a group, or simply having daily conversations can protect your brain more than you might think. Your diet matters too. Foods rich in omega-3s, leafy greens, berries, and nuts are proven to support brain health. On the flip side, too much sugar and processed food can speed up mental decline. So no, cognitive decline is not inevitable. And you don't have to accept confusion or forgetfulness as your new normal. You can stay sharp. You can stay independent. You just have to start now. Protect your brain, because it protects everything else. So let's bring it all together. We've just uncovered the 5 leading causes of death after age 75. Heart disease, falls, respiratory illness, stroke, and cognitive decline. They may sound scary, and yes, they're common. But here's what most people don't realize. They are almost entirely preventable. That's right. Your future is not written in stone. You're not at the mercy of age, or fate, or family history. You have the power, right now, to change your health trajectory. And it doesn't take huge changes. It just takes small, consistent steps, starting today. Backhand index pointing right, eat wisely. Choose real food, not processed junk. Backhand index pointing right, move your body. Even a short walk helps. Backhand index pointing right, check your health regularly. Know your numbers. Backhand index pointing right, stay connected. Talk, laugh, learn, love. Your brain depends on it. Because every little choice you make today, the food you eat, the walk you take, the call you make, adds up to years of strength, freedom, and clarity down the road. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing. Just one. Start today. Your health isn't just about survival. It's about living well, staying independent, and enjoying every moment. You deserve that. And it's not too late. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Let's help more people age strong, smart, and full of life.